This is really sad. My kids aren't talking to me. I don't understand what they're afraid of. I don't know what they've been told. I don't know why they would have a reason to not want to talk to me after so long. I don't know why my children don't have any curiosity about where I am, how I'm doing. I don't understand why they would be this way. I really don't. I mean, I know that I was really devastated and treated pretty badly in front of them for a long time. Maybe that's it. It was uncomfortable for them, and so I represent that feeling, which is so sad. And I have to take some of the blame for that because, I mean, even though I couldn't control what he was doing and how he was treating me, I did have a control over my reaction to it and my actions based on what he was doing. You know what I mean? I had control over what I was doing. You know, it's so much easier. What do they say? Hindsight is 20/20. And it's true. It's true. It's so much easier to look back at something that you've been through or done or what have you and say, oh, you know, this is what I should have done, or if only would have known this, you know. I was so determined to make him care. And I should have never fucking bothered, because he was never gonna care, you know. That's what I wasted fucking precious energy, time, obviously hurt the kids trying to make him care. You know, I need to, like, I wanna get to that point where I'm like, he didn't love me. Just be okay with that. It doesn't mean that I'm not lovable. It doesn't mean that I can't be loved. It just means he didn't love me. He lied about it. He said he did, but he didn't. And I just need to be okay with that. It's okay. It's not the end of the world that man told me he loved me but didn't. It's not going to kill me that he didn't love me and lied about it. It sucks. It hurt me. It hurt my kids. It still is. But we're okay. We're going to be okay. Even though. I don't need him to love me to be okay. And I know that sounds pretty simple, but when you're sitting in my shoes, it doesn't feel simple. It doesn't feel as simple as it sounds. You know, and I'm going to repeat myself and repeat myself, like, and yet still go over it in my head, like, you know, obviously he didn't have to lie to me. He really didn't have to. He took bad pictures of me so he could fucking make fun of me to his mistress. That's like, who does that? Who fucking does that? I can't even, like, imagining that, like, thinking about doing that. I don't think I could have that thought to do that. Let me take a bad-looking picture of him so I can make fun of him. I don't think I could think of doing that. That's harder to accept, you know. That is. Got so much work to do with my kids. And he's sitting there saying, you know, if they're not ready, don't put... Listen, they're children. They don't make the decisions. No. The adults, that's what the adults are there for. The adults make the decisions. They can't decide they don't want to be parented by their mother. They can't decide that. They're kids. You know. And I'm trying to put myself, like, in the shoes, like, because I can't really, because I would never have done what he's done. So, I can't. But let's just say, if things were right, and I was with my kids, and he was the one forced out, right? Because he hurt us. He lied to us, and he hurt me very badly. He neglected them. He did a lot of bad things. Let's just say he was out, and I was in, and I was being told to facilitate, you know, and help him be able to father his children. What would I do if they didn't want to talk to him? And I know I would. I would say, this is how it's going to be, boys. He's your dad, and you may feel a certain way about him, but you have to speak to him at this time. If you continue feeling that way, we'll have to keep records of it, and then maybe at some point it will be a thing that you can say you don't want to anymore, and you won't have to. I think that's what I would do. I mean, it's easy to say not being in that position, but I'm pretty sure that's what I would tell them. Like, get through it, you know. And if it really is an issue and a problem, and he makes you feel this way and so forth and so on, then maybe we can do something about it. But for now, it's how it's going to be. You know, you help them through the things they don't want to do. They're fucking kids. And that's what you're there for, to help them get through it, navigate, learn, grow through these things. I know how to fucking be a parent. I do. I already raised a son on my own. That's another thing that he didn't have to do, is smear my name like that, like with lies. I've not done that to him. I've not told any lies about him. I haven't. But he's done that to me. Called me delusional, man. That I can't care for my kids when I can, very easily. He's lied about me. He's just done so much fucking wrong. And yet, who's sitting in our home right now, you know? What the fuck is this backwards bullshit? Am I that much of a threat that I, you know? What the fuck? Apparently I am, you know? And it's hurting my kids. It's forcing them to go without a parent that cares about them, wants to help them through this. So sad. It really is a tragedy in my mind. I mean, anytime a child goes without or is harmed, that, to me, that's a tragedy. It's a child. My poor babies, my God. My poor babies. There's so much now they're not going to realize and understand. Like, even if they were told, which they can't be told because it wouldn't matter. It would only hurt them, right? So, right now, they're just not gonna understand. There's things I don't even understand, so how can they? They can't. That's so hard. 11:11. You know what? That's a sign. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop this now and just say, I'm just gonna put this out there to anyone that might need to hear it. If you're in a similar situation that I was in, and you know inside you're not being treated right, try very hard not to beg the person treating you badly to change and treat you right now, because if they aren't, they don't want to, or they can't. So you're wasting your time, most likely. And I had to learn that the hard fucking way. Them caring about you and treating you right and loving you, and giving you what you've been giving to them, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't fucking matter. You can live without that. You can. Might feel really shitty too, but it can be done. Especially if there's kids. Doesn't even matter though, whether there's kids or not. Just realize that. Realize it, because you're wasting time if you don't. Everybody has their own time frame. It's just taking me time to figure out who the fuck I really am. But I'm doing it for my kids.